You'll get to know the 8 signs that show you have a poor mentality. We have also said the solution to resolve these, so watch this video till the end to know these. Now let's start. Number 1. You experience a sense of despair regarding your finances. Are you concerned that your financial situation may never improve? I understand the experience you're describing. It can be quite concerning to think about managing your expenses and ensuring you have enough resources for your daily needs. During a financial crisis, it can often feel as though there is no viable path to recovery. In truth, there are always steps you can take to improve your financial situation. This could involve selling your old laptop or considering a part-time job opportunity. However, when you find yourself focused on the negative balance in your bank account, it's easy to miss the straightforward solutions that are readily available to you and might mean that you are really poor and stuck in the lower class. Number 2, you overlook your financial obligations. When you're feeling anxious about your finances, both regular and unexpected bills can exacerbate the situation. Even when you're aware of their arrival, reviewing the opening statement and the total amount due can disrupt your focus, so much so that you may find yourself postponing the task altogether. Clearly, ignoring financial realities is not a prudent strategy. At an energetic level, this is fundamentally indicative of underlying fear. Your current reaction can be understood as a response to trauma, which may manifest as fight, flight, freeze, or fawn behaviors. This approach tends to exacerbate issues as time progresses. The more you steer clear of it, the more daunting it becomes, and so on. Before long, you may experience a tangible reaction when the bills come in, leading you to believe that altering the circumstances is beyond your control. Be confident that the situation is not as dire as your body may lead you to believe. Your trauma response stems from your perspective and mental framework. A poor mindset can often create a sense of entrapment and helplessness. However, there are always strategies available to shift your perspective and regain control over your circumstances. Subscribe to our channel and also press the like button to know more financial signs. Number 3, you prioritize saving over earning. When you find yourself in a poor mindset, it's common to focus extensively on how to navigate the month with the funds available in your account. Creating a budget for your life is a wise decision, naturally. Consider the potential benefits of redirecting your focus from meticulously saving small amounts to exploring opportunities for generating additional income. It's important to recognize that a limiting mindset can prevent us from progressing. Instead of focusing solely on our current situation, we should prioritize strategies that lead us toward improvement and growth. Just a few hours dedicated to a side hustle each month can significantly impact your financial narrative now and in the future. Overlooking this option indicates a mindset that may be limiting your financial potential. Number 4, you always ponder on past and not the present. Have you allocated your funds too quickly or towards less beneficial purchases? Have you encountered an unfortunate investment or extended funds to an unreliable individual? Everything is in order, my friend. Financial resources often carry significant emotional implications. It's common to feel discouraged about previous financial decisions and perceived errors in judgment regarding money. However, consistently criticizing yourself or labeling yourself as foolish is not the most effective approach to recovery and moving forward. Indeed, remaining in a cycle of negative thoughts can significantly hinder your ability to break free from a limiting financial perspective. Is this the sole solution? Practice self-forgiveness. Let go of past actions and focus on moving forward. It's important to release it as much as you can. Keep in mind that money is dynamic. and it's perfectly acceptable for it to temporarily move out of your hands. Focus on moving forward rather than dwelling on previous errors. Your priority should be to strategize and enhance your financial inflow. But if you still stay stuck on your past happenings, then you might be trapped in the lower class mentality. Number 5. You believe wealthy individuals are simply unique. Let's take a moment to reflect. Do you believe that affluent individuals possess qualities that set them apart, such as higher intelligence or greater fortune, compared to yourself? It's possible that your upbringing included a perspective where individuals with wealth were perceived as having certain benefits that you may not have had access to. At first glance, this may not appear to be associated with a mindset focused on scarcity. However, it's important to examine this perspective. If you hold the belief that wealthy individuals possess some inherent, extraordinary qualities, it may hinder your ability to understand the pathways to achieving similar success. It's understandable to feel uncertain about how to pursue that goal, as the path may not be clear at first glance. It's important to recognize that the majority of millionaires have built their wealth through their own efforts, indicating that they too started from a place of learning and strategizing, much like your current journey. The quicker you align your mindset with that understanding, the sooner you can dismantle the barriers that separate you from financial prosperity and move beyond a scarcity mentality. Number 6. You internalize situations. A characteristic of a limited financial perspective is the tendency to take financial matters very personally. For instance, you might learn that a friend has received a raise, and you may feel a sense of envy, despite the fact that they work in a completely different field than yours. Or you observe a friend indulging in a new designer bag and find yourself critiquing their decision for being overly extravagant. When you receive a parking ticket, it's easy to perceive it as an indication that financial hardship may be a constant in your life. It can be quite challenging when you find yourself in a mindset that perceives financial obstacles, as it often seems like circumstances are not in your favor. However, in reality, that's not the case. The financial success of your friends does not impact your own situation. A parking ticket is merely a minor inconvenience, not a lasting burden. If you find yourself experiencing these feelings, it's important to recognize that you are not alone in this journey. The current state of the world may not be as dire as it appears, and you have the opportunity to reshape each narrative to your advantage. Transforming your perspective is a gradual process, yet it is essential for overcoming a limiting financial mindset. Number 7. You have not made an effort to implement changes. A clear indicator of a limiting financial perspective is the absence of proactive measures to initiate change. Ultimately, if you find yourself feeling entirely defeated and hopeless, it raises the question of what motivation there is to pursue change. If this situation resonates with you, it's important to recognize that it may simply be a trick your mind is playing. There are always steps you can take to move forward. It's important to recognize that your mind is working to shield you from potential setbacks and negative outcomes. It's essential to evaluate those factors and recognize that they may not significantly impact your overall strategy. Ultimately, without taking action, there will be no progress or transformation. Ultimately, a change in our perspective is reflected in our behaviors. If your behaviors remain the same, it indicates that you may still be operating from a limiting financial perspective. Number 8. There is a lack of increased knowledge regarding financial matters. What are your thoughts on a 401k plan? Which investment option is more suitable, ETFs or mutual funds? If the mere appearance of those words prompts an urge to flee, it may be beneficial to take a moment for self-reflection and consider the underlying reasons for that reaction. If you are still against these investments, then you might be stuck in the poverty mindset. Now, watch the video appearing on the right side to know the rules of money the rich follow, but you don't know. Also, subscribe to our channel to help us complete our goal of 10,000 subscribers.